Good evening, everybody. I'm watching Bucks Sixers on the stream, so I'm a little behind. I mean, it's pretty much over. The Bucks and the Sixers play on Saturday night, March the 4th, and the Bucks are going to lose this game, which is kind of surprising. Now, the Bucks have won 16 in a row, and the streak was going to end at some point. And when do you want it to end? Like, I don't know. You want it to end on a night where no one's watching. You want it to end on like a Friday night when they're playing somebody irrelevant. Because then by the time Monday's news cycle hits, nobody cares. At least there's a full slate of NBA basketball tomorrow. Tomorrow's like a Christmas day. Sunday is like a Christmas day type of day. If you add this one, you have Bucks Sixers. Tomorrow, if I can think of the ESPN games and ABC games off the top of my head, it's Suns Mavs at noon. What? Then you have Warriors Lakers at 2:30. Then you have Celtics Knicks. Knicks on now the longest winning streak in the NBA. And then Grizzlies and Clippers, and they will not be with Ja Morant. The bigger issue there is you can't be flashing a gun on Instagram Live. Okay, you got to learn that. If he took the gun on a plane, that's a big, big problem. He could get suspended a long time for that. So the Grizzlies, the thing I've been talking about, I don't know if you guys know this. I fill it on CBS Sports Radio sometimes, but the Grizzlies are a lot of bark and no bite, and they need to mature a little bit before anyone's going to take them seriously out west. I think the Nuggets, which I'm a big Jokic hater. Phoenix is the team out west for me. Phoenix is the team out west. They got Kevin Durant, so Chris Paul never has to shoot. Booker and KD are going to shoot a bunch. Okogie, right? Is that close enough? He's all over the place. He's dominating. And I think DeAndre Ayton is like super undervalued. So I think that the Suns are coming out of the West. Now, I will say this. I know some people were upset about Stephen A. Smith in talking about the Celtics still can beat the Bucks. What I've been saying on CBS is I think the Celtics can get got by a lot of teams. I don't think anyone's beaten us besides them. The Sixers won tonight, so this is going to be painful. This is going to be stupid. There's going to be people talking, or the Sixers, could they beat the Bucks? No, we missed a couple shots at the end that we didn't rebound, and we blew a lead. You wasted Grayson Allen scoring 20 points as pissed off Jake joins the show.
Dude, this is the dumbest fucking shit I've ever seen. I can't. How could our big three be the reason we lost tonight? How is that possible that all three of them shit the bed in the second half?
Well, Drew was making big shots.
In the fourth quarter, he didn't do dick.
He made a big three.
In the fourth, I think he had.
Drew made a really big three, and that's when I thought I kind of thought they were going to seal it, but then he missed. Drew had a couple of big shots in like the 4 to 2 minute range of this game, and then at the end is when things started to fade a little bit. Middleton was 2 of 8, played 27 minutes, good.
He was brutal.
Giannis, I mean, he was huge at the free throw line. It would have been nice if he gotten some of those down to get the and ones.
And this is why it's so fucking stupid. Like, you were near perfect from the free throw line. Here's what I think happened. And, I think I was totally wrong because I've been arguing with people all week.
Drew hit a buzzer beater to end the game. So it was 133 to 130.
Ooh. See what I mean? Like, that's usually the Middleton thing. But no, I was arguing with people all week about the MVP, and I'm like telling the Bucks fans that are just like, don't be the fucking stupid guy that like tries to claim that Jokic doesn't have a claim and like Jokic is some like fraud. No, Jokic is really, really freaking good, and be a smarter fan than that. And there's people like even your friend Grant who's like, the MVP absolutely matters. And my whole argument was, if Giannis doesn't give a shit, why do we give a shit? But I think I was wrong because watching tonight, Giannis wasn't doing really much of anything. The Bucks were winning by like 18 points. Then Giannis is probably thinking, oh, shit, I don't have much time to get my numbers up. I better just get my shots in. He starts fucking around with the ball. And all of a sudden, the lead just gradually chipping away.
Well, I can't comment. I was up. They were up. I was doing something, and then I came back and it was close. So if Giannis was in there fucking around, I missed out.
Yeah, it was very much like hero ball, isolation ball. It's like every time he touched the ball, he's like, "Oh, I got to get this shit up." It's really, really, I just tweeted that it probably sounds like first world problems to complain this much after a 16 game winning streak. But dude, you were up 18 at home. Philly has been dog shit lately. You're basically the Undertaker about to throw the dirt on the grave of Philly right there. And now, who knows? Maybe you just sparked them for the rest of the season because you fucked around. Then I'm dropping a lot of curse words. I got to watch myself here. I apologize. I know this is a new age for the show, so.
Well, I am trying to swear less.
Yeah.
But
that's a good thing to do, though.
But so this is the YouTube on Saturday. I don't normally do these. I don't know how much of this will be on the podcast on Monday because I'm going live again tomorrow. Bucks play again tomorrow. And the Badgers play tomorrow. So we got a lot to talk about tomorrow night. So I'll be going. Tim Shea says, should I join? Press 1 for yes, 2 for no. Yeah.
Get your ass in here, Tim.
Everyone's going to give you the 1.
Here's the other thing I'm wondering. Middleton was down the stretch getting abused by Harden. Like, could not stay in front of him, just drove right past him every time.
I thought that play where Middleton's foot contacted Harden, I thought the Bucks, did they have a challenge yet at that time? I thought they should have challenged.
They did, but they wouldn't have won.
Yeah, maybe not, but I thought it was worth it. Here's the thing with this loss. Like I said, if you're gonna lose in this streak, you're gonna lose the streak at some point. Lose on a Friday night to a shit team when no one's paying attention to you. Now you lost to the Sixers. Doris Burke is gonna have this in her head the whole time. I can't stand. She sucks.
She's the worst.
She's
knows worse than Gus Johnson.
She is in love with the Celtics and therefore in love with the Sixers because the Sixers beat the Bucks tonight. It's so transparent. I don't get it. So she is terrible. But now people are going to start buying into the Sixers, which is fine because when the Bucks play the Sixers, if they do in the playoffs, which they probably won't, if they're going to keep the 1 seed. Oh yeah, now we got to focus on the 1 seed because it's going to be Bucks Knicks and then Sixers Celtics unless we blow the 1 seed.
Well, never know. Games like this sometimes they mean nothing.
Well, thank God the Nets came back from down 100,000 points on Friday.
Yeah. Here's my other thing that I was wondering about. Middleton did nothing on offense and was getting destroyed on defense. Why the fuck did you trade for Jay Crowder if you're going to sit him on the bench the entire time? Like, I was very unimpressed with Budenholzer tonight.
Yeah, we could have seen more Jay. We could have seen. I mean, again, they wasted Grayson Allen's 20 fucking points.
Grayson gets 20 points in the second half here, but after they sat him after that hot streak, I don't think he ever touched the ball again.
I want to know where Alex is watching. He said, did anybody else not get the Bucks on ABC on YouTube TV? If you were in the Green Bay market, their ABC affiliate was running a telethon.
Can I bitch about another thing real quick? I took the family to BW3's tonight to get some chicken wings and to watch the Bucks game. They turned literally every single television onto UFC. It was like middle of the third quarter when the UFC fight started, and they literally, I'm like, every fucking TV. Are you serious with this?
Oh, B-Dubs is committed to the UFC, dude.
But you can't put a quarter of the TVs on the Bucks.
They are committed to the UFC.
You know what I thought was funny?
B-Dubs and Brothers, those bars.
So here's what I thought was funny. Because let's be honest, B-Dubs is like a step above McDonald's, right? So there's
B-Dubs wings are not good. Sorry.
The sauces are decent. I always go boneless anyways because it's, I'm not a heathen. But I thought it was kind of funny. There were dudes in suits and girls in nice evening gowns coming into BW3s to watch the UFC fights. That was a new one. I wasn't expecting that.
The Bucks just emailed the media. The Goran Dragic signing is official as of right this very second.
Cool. Let's add every douchebag in the NBA. We got Myers Leonard. We got Goran Dragic. There's got to be another douchebag available on the waiver wire somewhere. Maybe they can get Bill Michaels to be the play-by-play guy or something. Let's just keep this thing rolling.
Oh, let me tell you. Sorry.
Jake, I'm going to let Jake go. Jake, see you, buddy.
All right. I love you, Tim.
Goodbye, Jake. I listened to the game because I'm out driving. Everyone's drunk ass in Milwaukee tonight.
Bro, I was on CBS Sports Radio.
I know. I'm sorry, but not in Milwaukee, only for the last hour.
But I was on the score, believe it or not, for 5 hours.
Bill Michaels. Oh, see, you should have told me that. Bill Michaels would probably be better than the guy that they have now. Dave, I don't even know his last name.
On the game?
No. On the broadcast, the game broadcast, because I listened to
Dave Kane?
Yes.
Basement Dave Kane?
Basement Dave Kane.
Yeah, Tim.
Oh, now we got Dave's kid in the mix. Are you at a hotel pool?
Yeah, that's Jude. Yep.
They let you out of the basement?
Oh, yeah. I get to get out every once in a while.
Where are you staying?
We are at the Grand Stay in Mount Horeb.
What are you doing there?
We were tubing at Tyrrell Basin, and then my daughter has snowboard racing tomorrow at Tyrrell Basin.
Oh, nice.
So we are here. I was watching the game, and I got heated. I don't usually get heated, but halftime show, and what was his name?
You seem like you're a bit heated right now.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Stephen A. Smith said something about we're watching the game, and like nothing has anything to do with it. And he said something about Boston Celtics, and I was like, motherfucker, shut the.
Your kid's right there.
Hey, Jude didn't hear that. He didn't hear it.
I don't even care. That's you. I'm used to it.
Look, the Stephen A. Smith thing. He said the Celtics are built to beat the Bucks.
No, but the fact that we were watching the Bucks versus the 76ers, and he's like, hey, this is this, and this, and Celtics. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
I understand, but I do need to admit to you that on my national program, one thing that I said this week, the last 3 days I was on, was I said, I think the Celtics can get got by anybody. They'll probably win, but the Knicks can beat the Celtics. The Sixers can beat the Celtics. The Knicks and Sixers will not beat us in a series. There's no way. The Cavs won't beat us in a series.
For sure.
But all those teams could beat. Like, Celtics fans are scared about Miami. They are trash. But I do believe the only team that could beat us is Boston. I do.
Yeah. No. Sorry.
Go jump in the pool.
That's a nice looking pool.
That is.
Yeah, it's decent.
Oh, jeez.
Sorry.
Greg Louganis doing dives.
Sorry, guys. But I was heated when I saw Stephen A. Smith say, hey, we're talking about, Bucks, Sixers, and all of a sudden, let's talk about the Celtics. What? Oh.
Yeah, that's pretty low key, but.
Yeah. Anyways, love you guys. Tim.
Love you, Dave.
Good to see you.
Basement Dave.
All right, man.
Zach in the Falls wants you, Tim, to bring him Wingstop. He says, I'm serious about the Wingstop. I live by the Falls High School, Tim. I'll draw a map for you. I will Venmo you. I am gassed off these Happy Place hemp gummies.
Tell him to meet me at DJ's Goalpost.
Brandon from Shorewood, from Texas.
What's up, Bart? Welcome back from the desert.
Hey, okay, first of all, thank you. Second of all, before we do this, Brandon's here, and maybe he's got some thoughts, but we have something we need to do. Okay. If there is one part of this YouTube that I will for sure play on Monday, and I'm glad, Brandon, you're here, and I'm glad, Tim, you're here. We need to have a Q&A with Big Ron in Jersey. Big Ron in Jersey let me set this up. You sent me something on Friday. You said, I love Happy Place Hemp, but
Yeah,
I'm on some
man.
strong
Yeah.
Jersey shit tonight, baby. I said, F yeah. Then can I read you what you text?
Sure.
You said, dude, I went to Sunburn Bowl. Zabe is such a fucking loser. His wife didn't even join him. You went to Sunburn Bowl?
You cheater.
I went to Sunburn Bowl.
The game Sunburn Bowl. Well, first of all, why did you go? First of all, why did you go?
Oh, I wanted to have a good time, man.
Okay. And then what was it like?
Well, first of all, like our Uber driver on the way there was crazy. She was like totally getting way too close to the driver in front of her. She was tailgating. And it
Like
was
in the Dominican?
no, like in Jersey, man, on the way to the
I don't
airport.
give a shit about Jersey. I don't give a shit about Jersey Uber. I want to know when the Sunburn Bowl was there and they were broadcasting to chairs. I want to know what you were doing. I want to know how much you played volleyball with John Kuhn. I want to know how much you and Zabe ate nighttime steaks. Give me all the details.
All right, man.
Sure,
So my brother-in-law, Chris, he played beer pong with John Kuhn for like 9 rounds straight. He got totally hammered, man, because, you know, I mean, even if you're winning beer pong like 9 rounds straight, like you're going to drink some beers, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yep.
Is that
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Was that the highlight of the trip? Beer pong?
Beer pong?
Like what else?
Yeah, I mean, the pool bar was pretty good. There was a belly flop contest.
Did you hang out with Bart's best friend KB?
No, I didn't even see KB, man.
Did you?
So how much was it? How much was it like, hey, it's mandatory, hang out with the game staff, or you might get lucky enough to see Drew Olson? How much of it was that?
No, I don't think there was no pressure to really be on.
Did
like,
you go to any of the shows?
Well, we went that one time, right? Yeah. We went to one of the radio shows, like Zabe show, you know, in the morning one time.
Was it good, or were you like, motherfucker, I am watching a radio show?
No, it was like they had a mixologist on, and she was like, you know, a bartender, and she made margaritas, but she put beer in them, and you know, she gave one to my wife, and it was weird, man. It was like beer plus margarita. It was pretty good, though, actually. Yeah.
Do you understand? I am much more interested in your dealings with game personnel.
Oh, okay. Well, John Kuhn was pretty cool, man. He was a nice
Yeah.
guy, actually. But I think Zabe was kind of a dick, you know. He was very like uninterested, you know. He's like, "Oh, you're from Jersey? Yeah, my wife's from Philly." And I'm like, "Oh, yeah, and you're from DC." And he's like, "Yeah, whatever, dude. I'll talk to you later, man."
Why didn't you drop my name?
Oh yeah, man. I'm sure that would have ingratiated me with him. Totally.
Are you going to go to Sunburn Bowl 6?
No,
Oh.
five.
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 Are you
No,
gonna-
I don't think so.
No, one and done. You're done.
I'm one and done, man.
I might go.
Was it bad? Like, how would you rate it? Like, good, bad, okay.
Well, I mean, I was there with my wife and my parents and my brother-in-law and my sister and like 2 of my army buddies and their girlfriends, you know, or their wives, actually. Their wives.
Okay.
Yeah. And so, I mean, we had a little nice, you know, independent vacation of the Sunburn Bowl. So, but I mean, I think Bart should sponsor like a vacation. You know, man,
Hell yeah.
I'd go on that. Dude.
Let's do
Big
it.
Ron. So if you're on audio, Big Ron is Zach in the Fall says, "Yo, my guy's eyes are glued shut." Ron, show me those peepers. Where are your eyes? Yeah, holy shit. Ron, Poops Galore just sent $5.
Who does that go to, man?
Fucking Google. I don't know.
That goes to Google.
Bala says, thank you for your service.
Oh, so that look, they had a belly flop contest. Oh, I'm sorry. My wife's yelling at me.
Why? Did she like the Sunburn Bowl?
Yeah, she loved the Sunburn Bowl, man. She thinks Saban is like pure gold, man.
MGM Motion Blur said, this dude is not inside his body. Ron, what are you gassed on, Ron?
I'm on Happy Place Hemp, man.
I've done Happy Place Hemp a lot. It did not make me feel like this.
All right, I'm on some stronger New Jersey stuff. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, you're not going to Sunburn Bone 5?
No, I don't think so, man. I think I'm going to Winkler Bowl 1.
Yeah.
Is where I'm going.
Yeah, let's go.
Winkler Bowl 1. That's where we're going. You're going to sponsor a cruise. Remember the Belling cruises, man?
I did do a cruise giveaway once in Fond du Lac, and it turned out to be a scam. I learned my lesson 8 years later when I pitched Windows.
Windows Select. Buy one, get one free, baby. Buy 800, get 800 free.
Not Gina Della from Fella?
Gina don't. All right, Ron. Well, for legal reasons, I have to let you go.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. I didn't realize this was a regulated podcast, dude.
Did you hang out with like Armin or Josh, or give me someone else? Give me. Is there any other dirt you have on these guys?
Oh, dirt? No real dirt. Albrecht is from West Dallas, though, and that's where I'm from. So we bonded there.
Oh, great. Well, all right. Okay. Well, thanks, buddy.
All right, dude. Anytime, man.
Love you.
Love you too, man. Take care, Bart.
See ya.
Bye.
Big Ron.
All right.
Brandon, what's up, buddy?
I can't follow that, man. Come on. What am I supposed to do now? There's nothing I can say or do that's going to be as nearly as interesting and funny as that guy. Jesus.
Sixers scored 48 in the fourth. You want to talk about the Bucks or?
Oh, that sucked. I watched the last few minutes here at the hotel, and I got back, and I was all excited because we're going to win, and then they just fucking choked it away with those Harden 3 and that Embiid 3, and now I'm all fucking bummed. But what are you going to do?
So you're in Texas for like 3 weeks or what?
3 weeks, dude. I'm finishing week 1, and then I got 2 more. I don't come back till March 19th. I'm in Frisco, Texas. Yeah,
so you're like away from your kids and shit?
Away from the wife, away from the kids, away from the dog, away from the house.
That's
it's very, very quiet, very peaceful.
You have one kid or 2?
I got 2 girls.
Yeah, I would be crushed if I hate that I came home tonight after work and I didn't get to see goodnight to my son. I
can't sleep. It's too quiet to sleep. It's like it's awkward. It's weird. in this hotel room for 3 weeks, and I'm only down week 1, not even.
Jesus.
I don't know.
Are you hitting up Frisco nightlife? I mean, it's Saturday night and you're on the Bart Winkler show.
I'm working, so I'm in the restaurant industry, so I'm working tomorrow. I work today, I work tomorrow. I hit it up on Thursday night. I went to this really cool dueling piano bar, which is pretty cool. But in Frisco, it's like a little metropolis of just like boutique shops, fancy restaurants, nightclubs, and then the Star. And then my hotel is like 2 blocks away. And I don't have a car. I'm kind of bored. I'm just walking everywhere, and I kind of miss driving my car. But dude, Frisco's pretty damn cool. Really affluent and, hoity-toity Texas kind of suburb kind of.
I gotta look this up on a map. I don't know where the fuck you're at.
It was an $85.
You're north of Dallas. Okay.
It was an $85 Uber from Dallas Fort Worth airport to Frisco. So it's like I was gonna go
pretty far away.
Yeah, it's kind of it's farther than I thought it was. It's like 20 some miles away, but I took a private tour of the Star yesterday, which was fucking cool. Like really fucking
Dallas
cool.
Cowboys?
Yeah, but it's like their corporate headquarters, it's the training facilities, it's just like Titletown on steroids times 5. It's all brand new. It was built like 5 years ago. But it was incredible. So cool. I got to see McCarthy's office.
Oh, Mike McCarthy.
Yeah, Coach Mike. Yeah, and then I ran into the so of course I was wearing my Packer shirt, being an asshole. Because everybody's wearing cowboy shit, and I'm the only guy wearing a Packer shirt being an asshole with my Christian Watson signed hat, and the safeties and D-backs coach sees me in the facility. He's like, "You got a lot of balls wearing that in this building." I'm like, I'm a big fan of McCarthy, I just try to play it off. But I thought I was cool wearing my Packer shirt, and then I was the only non-Cowboy fan in the whole group on the tour. So, but yeah, good time. It's hot here, man. I'm not used to this. It's miserable.
I have to go. I'll talk to you later.
Oh, I forgot you were here.
I'm picking someone up.
Oh, okay.
Drive safe.
I might join you if you're still on for some reason after my ride up to Shorewood.
Hey.
You want to come over?
Come back. Maybe.
Hey, go check in on my wife and kids. Make sure they're okay.
Yeah, Brandon's a Shorewood guy.
Yeah.
We hang out at the park.
That's right. You're right.
All right, bye, Tim. I was just gonna ask you something, but then I was gonna talk about myself. I forgot. I went to Phoenix and it was like 60 degrees. So we went in the pool, which was fine, but then it was like cold.
Yeah, it's no good. No good. Yeah, it was 80 here today, and I was miserable. This is too
80.
hot.
Yeah. Once I crack 70, I want to die.
Yeah, right. And so they had all the patios were like full today, and I'm like, this is patio season in Milwaukee feels like 4 months away still.
So you got to work down there? I don't get what you're doing.
I'm working for a new company, and they opened up a location in Milwaukee a year and a half ago. But they have 20 restaurants nationwide. But their corporate training facility with their corporate restaurant is here in Frisco. And so all the managers from nationwide, they come to Frisco to train. So I'm here learning the whole concept and all the food and all the operations and all the service and the culture, all that bullshit.
Yeah, the corporate culture,
yeah, culture, right? Diversity, all that shit.
All right, Brandon. Well, good to see you, bud.
Yeah, good to see you too, Bart. Be well.
Always appreciate you coming on.
Yeah. Hey, if you talk to Tony in Texas, I'm trying to meet up with him next week, but he's kind of ghosting me. But I don't have a car, and Arlington's like 45 minutes away, so I'm like, it's probably not going to work out.
Yeah, it sounds like you should have rented a car. My wife happens to work in a car rental industry. You should have.
I know that my days off are like I get one day off, and then like my days off aren't consecutive. So I'm off, next time I'm off is next week Thursday. So I mean I can make the most out of a 1 day car rental, but otherwise I'm just walking to the Star and walking back. So.
Oh.
Well, hey,
Godspeed to you, sir.
Yeah, good to see you, Bart.
See you, Brandon.
Later.
Poops galore. says, I'm worrying about Middleton. Wasn't looking good at all. Plus taking the 3 at the end of the game and missing SMH. Again, they've won 16 in a row. You know, this is one thing that I was saying. It's like you get into these games and the nature of these games is so magnified because they're intense games. This was an intense game. Bucks Sixers was an intense game. And it matters in terms of the NBA standings. Okay, so you want the Bucks to. So it's like I think we can. If they're counting this, yeah, they're counting this. So the Bucks are a half game up on the Celtics right now. So it matters in terms of that. And if you're following the standings, you know you would have liked to win this game, but you had to win 16 in a row just to get to this point. So kudos for that. If you're making any determinations about what a Bucks Sixers series might look like, that's too far. That's a bridge too far. First of all, if there is a Bucks Sixers series, where the first weekend of March, a Bucks Sixers series would not happen until the end of April. Because the Bucks will play someone shitty in the first round. A Bucks Sixers series, if it happens, wouldn't happen minimum till the end of April to start, or maybe mid-May. Even if the Bucks play the Celtics, Bucks play whoever. You can't determine a series. Celtics are going to play the Knicks on Sunday night. That's not going to determine anything. I don't know if Q's here. I'm going to bring in his box.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, but my camera's not working. So, but can you hear me?
Just take the tape that you put on the lens when you were watching porn. Take that off.
No, I'm on my cell phone.
Oh, shit. I can hear you. You sound great.
All right. So
I'll talk to a box. Here, I'll make it look more aesthetic. I'll talk to a box. What's up, bud?
Sorry, man. I'll try and get it working for next time. I was at the game, and
once you motherfuckers got your Wingstop, you all got quiet.
No, it was really the referees. I cannot stand going to these nationally televised games because the refs try and keep the game close, and it's just so frustrating that the Sixers get on the run because they're getting all the whistles to start the fourth quarter. Like if you like, I know we gave up a lot of points, but half of them were free throws and the Bucks weren't getting any calls on the other end. I don't know who referee number 32 is, but every single time the Sixers were on offense, he would blow his whistle.
Yeah.
And I agree with whoever said Chris looked like this is the first game this year that Chris looked like he lost a few steps. Like he could not guard Harden at all. And then the other surprising thing was how well Harden was guarding Giannis on the other end. I know Giannis was in foul trouble, so he wasn't bodying him as much as he normally would. But Harden looked good on defense against Giannis. He had help, but that's not how it was a couple years ago against the Nets. I don't know. I guess, like, we got to remember that this is at the end of a really long winning streak. But I guess I'm personally going to take the Sixers a little more seriously than I had, especially because Maxey can get a bucket whenever he wants. They kept running the same play, and he would just get a wide open look, or he just looked a lot faster than anyone on the Bucks. Even Drew was having a hard time guarding Maxey tonight. So
yeah, was he the one on the putback that killed him?
Yeah.
JMO says, say what JMO. Get in here. JMO says, say what you want. Bucks give up 48 in the fourth quarter and about 100 to Maxey and beat and Harden. Tom says swearing makes us unwatchable. Goodbye. Tom says swearing makes us unwatchable. Goodbye. Tom, we're really trying not to swear here. Sometimes swears come out. This is the reason swears come out is because this is a natural, like, just conversation. And in most of our normal conversations in real life, a swear might come out. We're not trying to swear to be cool, but sometimes a swear will come out. You fucking bitch.
Yeah, fuck Tom. I knew you were setting up that. So
Well, of course.
if you didn't do it, I was gonna do it.
I mean, I'm as predictable as a fucker.
Yeah, this one's off the rails.
That
we're
was
not-
McDaniels.
McDaniels. That guy, yeah, he did well on both ends of the court. It just blows that we blew that awesome third quarter. Like
I thought the game was over. I was going to start talking about how the playoff series against the Sixers will be just like this. It'll be close for a little bit, and the Bucks will run away, and the Sixers are not a threat. And now because they won, now everyone's going to reconsider everything. Even though, like I just said, these two teams will not play again playoff-wise. I haven't seen the rest of the schedule. I don't know. But they won't play a playoff series at minimum on the last weekend of April. It just sucks that we lost. I don't know how much we can determine from this, but it's kind of stupid we lost. And Bud, Midwest Baller says, Bud thumbs down. Yeah, Bud should get a lot of heat for this one.
I do give Bud some heat for this one because there was some suspicious lineups. And then like during the Sixers run, there was a couple times he should have called a timeout. And then like he waited until they tied it up. It's like, you moron, what are you doing? Like every other coach would have called at least one timeout, maybe two during their run to try and slow him down. I don't understand it. Yeah. But and then what's even more frustrating is this is the first leg of a back-to-back, and it's our second back-to-back of the week. So like I don't know who's going to be available tomorrow.
Oh, I think on Sunday, and we'll go live Sunday. But my guess would be on Sunday at the Wizards when they have the Bucks have the Magic on Tuesday. They've got the Nets on Thursday.
And
they have the Warriors on Saturday. And then they have the Kings the 13th, the Suns the 14th, rematch. The Pacers on the 16th. They have a lot of games coming up. So I would think that nobody plays on Sunday.
I'm still
going to go live after. Bucks have the Wizards, Badgers have the Gophers. But
Giannis,
I don't expect a lot of people to play.
Giannis looked hurt in the first half. Like I don't know if his knee's still bothering him from when he knocked knees last week, but it was weird that he was like, I thought that Bud was maybe saving some Giannis minutes for tomorrow, but after the way this game ended, I would be surprised if Giannis played.
I think now that they lost, a bunch of people sit.
Yeah, now that the streak's over. But I guess so the Sixers have not been playing well, but I think this was kind of a do or die game for them. Like they needed this, like this gets them back in position to try and get the 2 seed because they got a full game tonight. Yeah. And is it now they got the tiebreaker because they beat us on Christmas. And I think this was the last game we play them. So now it's 2-1.
I'd have to check. I don't know.
I don't think we play them again. Maybe we play them again in Philly, but I know they're up 2-1 now. So this game meant a lot more to the Sixers than it did for the Bucks after winning 16 games in a row.
Bucks are at home against Philly on April 2.
Really?
Yeah. That's a Sunday night game. Interesting. The Bucks were supposed to be on TNT on Thursday against Brooklyn, but they changed that and put Warriors Memphis on TNT, which is interesting because they always talk to each other. But now John Morant John Morant could get a long suspension. Not for showing the gun on the. Who cares? I mean, It's a bad role model thing, but if he brought that on the plane, NBA's got rules where he could get docked like 50 games.
He's going Gilbert Arenas on us. I don't understand that. Like it seemed like Ja had the world in his hand, and now he's just Yeah,
But
I
also,
hope
he's 23. Like the shit I was doing at 23.
that's true. I
Some of
just
these
hope
guys get thrust into the spotlight so young, and you never know. I mean, how do you deal with certain things? I'm not saying he should have gone on Instagram Live with a gun, but the penalty, if there's
especially
a
after the
penalty,
reports.
yeah, and if there's a penalty, it's going to be because if he brought that on a plane, he's in trouble.
I just hope he gets straightened out because, like, Ja is a good guy for the league. Like, I know he's kind of annoying, but like, if you ever go to a game and watch Ja Morant play, it's like the closest thing that we've had to Allen Iverson in 20 years.
Yeah, Ja rules. I didn't mean to do that.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
That one was for Tom. That's some
this one's for
PG
Tom.
humor right there.
This one's for Tom. Bastard dick.
Yeah. Well, referee number 32, you can go and eat a bag of dicks because you decided that ESPN was paying your salary tonight and you wanted to make it a close game and you went too far and
Wait,
you
is that
robbed
the
us.
girl?
What?
Is that that's a guy?
Referee 32.
Is that a girl or a guy?
Look up NBA referee 32. It was a dude.
Oh, I see. The banner is a girl. Okay, you are mad at Murat Kogut.
F that guy.
Yeah,
he did not like the Bucks tonight.
No.
He's the one who. No, there was like a different guy that called. Chris like had his foot planted, and then
I know Scott Foster ref. I didn't see the other one. Kogut immigrated to the United States with his family 7 days after he was born in Ukraine. Wow, you hate Ukraine, Jesus.
I do not hate Ukraine. He's just had an axe to grind against the Bucks tonight. So you were watching on TV. Did they talk about that play where Chris's foot got stepped on by Harden, even though it was planted, and they called tripping?
Doris said it was a foul. Doris was unsure why the jump ball was a foul. Doris thought that Embiid did not foul Giannis on the call that got overturned. That did not get overturned. Doris fucking sucks. And she would be a fine, like she's fine. As a broadcaster, she's fine. Maybe she's good. But this weird bias she has for the stupid Celtics leprechaun is messed up.
You would have loved it. They had her like introduce the game tonight because it's National Women's Month.
She get booed?
No. People were still like finding their seats. The other surprise, it sounds like Kane Pittman's getting a job with the Bucks.
I saw Kane on the Jumbotron. Yeah, what was that about?
Yeah, he said they're flying him in to the States. I don't know what he's doing, but that's pretty exciting. Our friend Kane.
Kaner. We were going to do each other's podcasts around Christmas, and then I forgot that he lives in Australia, and it's like 4 days of normal. But I'll get Kane on at some point. Kane's the best.
You wait till USA plays Australia in the World Baseball Classic.
Oh, when's that? They do?
I just made that up. But you were talking. I listened to you on your national stuff. It was pretty good.
Yeah, I like doing that. I get a little repetitive, but
no, I thought you were really good. The only thing, like, I know it's your thing, but the XFL stuff, like, I don't know who your producer was. He was not helping you at all. He was just like, yeah.
I've in the last 3 weeks, I've worked with 5 different producers, and I ask each one of them, are you interested in the XFL? And they all no sell me. No one cares, I realize. The game tonight was fantastic. Ben DiNucci on a 4th down hit Josh Gordon for a 65-yard touchdown to win the game with a minute to go. There's a triple header on Sunday. This league is fucking awesome.
How old is Josh Gordon?
I think he's only like 28.
Really?
Maybe 30 at the most. Let me look. And then
I would have guessed 34.
31.
He he could actually get back in the league if he keeps doing well.
I'm going to wrap this one up. Q, I'm glad you were able to jump on. I haven't talked to you in a while.
Yeah, it's good to hear you. I've been listening. I've just been busy with family stuff, but
It's all good.
keep up the good work, and maybe I'll call in tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll do a Sunday night one. That'll be the bulk of the Monday show. I will, if you missed it, Big Ron was on earlier, and he did go to the Sunburn Bowl, and he was baked out of his mind.
So I heard Big Ron. That was hilarious. I'm glad I didn't have to follow him, but I was thinking we should just invade Sunburn Bowl.
No, I want to go as a paying customer and like be a fan.
That's what I mean.
Like, I don't want to be like, fuck this. I want to be like, yay. I'm going to go to every show, every taping, sit right in the front row. I have the time of my life.
No, yeah, let's like you go, Tim go, Matt in the Falls, Tony. Like, let's all go. Let's just invade the show.
I'm in.
That'd be so fun. I would, yeah.
Team.
I would not go to support them, but if we're gonna do it as like a podcast thing, what'd be funny is if we like tape a live show in their audience for their live show, it'd be fantastic. And we would talk about sports, and they'd be talking about like hair products and whatever else.
Airplane seats.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
man.
Q, thank you.
Yep. Have a good night. Sorry,
and thanks for everybody. See you, buddy. Saturday night, little Bucks conversation, a little not bit, but it's Saturday. We're allowed to do whatever. All right, there'll be a post-game show tomorrow, Sunday, after Bucks, Wizards, and the Badgers play the Gophers. Badgers need that one. So we'll talk Sunday on YouTube once again. Appreciate you guys all for being here. We'll talk very, very soon. Have a good night and get some sleep tomorrow.